what in the world possessed you boys to bring a timber wolf into the house?
We got the idea from you, Dad, remember? You told us how you once kidnapped your rival school's mascot.
Yes, son, but that was in the 60s. I did it for peace.
Hi, everybody. Boy, what a day. The most incredible thing happened to me today.
Carl, hush. We're trying to watch the Buddy Goodrich show.
The Buddy Goodrich show? Mama, you'd rather watch TV than talk to me?
Well, he's only on once a week. You hear every day.
Well, I just thought you'd like to hear about my day.
See, you made me miss a big joke.
So this is the Top TV show. A sitcom about a rich black man who adopts 2 white orphans.
They're adopted. Oh, now I get it.
Come on, Richie. Come on, baby. Show Mama that look that's gonna drive the girls crazy. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's the one. Mothers of America, lock up your daughters.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
Mwah.
How was your day?
Unbelievable.
Really? Tell us about it.
Well, it's nice to see that not everyone is in love with the Buddy Goodrich show.
Did that start already? Shoot.
Don't worry, honey. I'll take you over Buddy Goodrich any day.
Go ahead.
Better than what she was planning to make. Duck with an orange.
I didn't know he was gonna eat the duck.
That Mickey is a riot. Scoot over.
We're sorry.
And I'm sorry I'd left the bathroom window open and let the Timberwolf get away.
Nah, kids, it's all my fault. I should have kept my past a secret. Hey, don't worry. I'll take care of everything. I'll pay for the damages. I'll take us to dinner. I'll even trap a new mascot.
Dad, you're the best dad we ever had.
Oh, that man is wonderful. What a great dad.
He's not real. What does he do for a living? Somebody tell me.
He's a neurosurgeon and a test pilot. He's so smart. He always knows the right thing to say.
Of course he does. He has 12 writers.
I think he's cute.
I think he's sexy.
We don't just watch this show for the laughs. There's also a lesson every week.
And what was tonight's lesson?
Well, Buddy showed us that when kids mess up, parents should think back and see how it's really their fault.
Like the time you threw the football through the living room window. That was my fault.
Hey, who gave me the football?
Harriet, you think the kids might like me better if I dress more Ivy League like Buddy Goodrich?
Carl, you're not Ivy League. You're Bowling League. But don't worry. The kids know you're a great father. We all do.
Thanks, Harriet.
Well, I believe I'll have me a shot of mineral oil and then hit the sack. I'll get it for you, Mother Winslow. By the way, Carl, did you get good seats for the Buddy Goodrich one-man show?
No, Mama, I didn't get any tickets at all. I've been too busy.
With what?
Oh, nothing much. Just robberies, high-speed chases, shootouts.
Well, what about your lunch hour, honey?
Okay, Mama. I'll pick up the tickets tomorrow.
And Carl, spring for some decent seats this time. Yeah, when you took us to see the Gladys Knight show, we sat so far back I couldn't even see the pits.
Excuse me, I was on my way to the box office and I noticed a black convertible parked in a handicap spot. Do you know whose car it is?
Yeah, that's Buddy Goodrich's car.
Really? That's his car? Mm-hmm. Wow. Listen, I'm pressed for time, so would you mind telling him to move it?
I'm on a break. Sorry. That's his dressing room right over there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I help you, officer?
Sorry to bother you, but Mr. Goodrich's car is parked in a handicap spot. I'd appreciate somebody moving it.
Of course. Let me just get the keys.
Hey, Jack. Wow. You're Buddy Goodrich. My family watches you every week. They think you're the greatest.
I know.
Gee, you're much taller on TV.
That's because on the show I'm always standing next to those little runt orphans.
That is good. I can't believe this. Listen, Mr. Goodrich, after you move the car, can I get your autograph for my kids?
Nobody moves the car. It stays where it is. You got that? Officer Chubbo?
You are one funny guy. And actually, that'd be Sergeant Chubbo. But seriously, Mr. Goodrich, the car has to be moved.
So this is the thanks I get for doing a charity gig. I don't need this. You know, I'm a big star.
Well, fine. Then have your assistant move the car.
Oh, you don't get it. That handicap space is right by the stage door. So, when I finish the show, I can get out of this dump as fast as possible. Capiche?
Listen, Mr. Goodrich, if you don't move the car, I'm going to have to give you a ticket and have you towed away.
You are going to do what?
You heard me.
Look, you don't seem to understand. I'm not moving the car, and you are not giving me a ticket. Am I getting through?
You know, Mr. Goodrich, you ought not shove a police officer.
Oh, that was just tapping. This is shoving.
Oh, you did that again.
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed it.
I'm not going to tell you anymore.
Oh, you didn't like that?
No.
Then you're going to hate this.
Oh, Mr. Goodrich, you are under arrest for assaulting a police officer. You have the right to remain silent.
You know, that was really dumb. You are one first-class idiot.
Oh, really? Well, if I'm so dumb, how come you're the one wearing the cuffs? You have the right to an attorney and to have one present.
And now, the Windy City's #1 newscast, the award-winning Roberto Alvarez.
Hi, everybody. I'm glad you're all home. I got something to tell you.
Not now, Carl. We're watching the news.
Did you hear? Some wacko cop arrested Buddy Goodrich.
Well, I'd like to talk to you about that. You see, what happened...
Quiet, Carl.
Tonight's performance.
No, I'm still performing tomorrow night. Of course, after the way I was roughed up, the next time I come to town, I'll remember to bring a stuntman.
Oh, what a guy. He could still laugh at a time like this.
Look, I know what happened to Buddy Goodrich.
Carl, please, we'd rather hear from somebody who was there.
Provoke the policeman to arrest you.
No, I don't know why this officer attacked me. But my assistant Roger will verify that it was totally unprovoked. And I just want you to know that I don't blame the city or the police department. There's only one person that I hold responsible. One bad apple. One rogue cop. Officer Carl Winslow.
It was you?
You arrested Buddy Goodrich?
Well, yeah.
Way to go, Carl.
You arrested America's favorite dad? How could you do this to me?
To you?
I know you wouldn't have arrested the man unless you had a good reason.
I want to hear this.
Look, I politely asked the man to move his car out of a handicapped spot. But he went crazy. He took a swing at me.
That's it.
That's plenty. Look, just because the man is nice on TV does not mean that he's nice in person.
Dad, you busted the most popular guy in America. I say we move.
Yeah, let's move to Canada.
I'm with you.
All right. I didn't expect the kids to understand. But you understand me, Mama, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I understand. You in a tight spot, and you choked.
Okay, Mama.
We believe you, Carl. Don't we, Rachel?
Of course we do. Carl, I love you. You're my brother-in-law. Why wouldn't I believe you? Of course, you're not exactly Buddy Goodrich's biggest fan, and maybe you went down there with a chip on your shoulder, but basically, I believe you. More or less. Oh, Carl, did you see the paper? Wasn't a very good picture of you, but then it wasn't a real good reason to be in the paper. But hey, front page.
Are we gonna eat soon?
I'll get it.
Hello.
It's Buddy Goodrich.
Is this the Winslow residence?
Yes.
May I come in? Thank you. I'm Buddy Goodrich, and you are?
I'm Harriet Winslow, and these are my children, Eddie, Laura, and Judy Winslow, and that's my mother-in-law, Mrs. Winslow, and I think you know my husband, Carl.
We've met. You have a beautiful family, Carl.
Carl, how can you arrest a man who says you've got a beautiful family?
I just came over to say how sorry I am about what happened. And as a little token of my feelings, I brought some tickets to my show tonight.
I'm sorry, Mr. Goodrich, but we can't make it.
Come on, Dad.
Now. If that's what he says, that's the way it goes. Show him respect. He's your father.
Thank you, Mr. Goodrich. Thank you.
Well, I understand what you're going through right now. And when something like this gets into the press, well, there's no telling how they'll blow it up.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
It's nice to meet you. Again. You know, I can only imagine how proud you must be of Carl. He has a very difficult job, and he does it so well.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you to say, Mr. Goodrich. Thank you.
Now, I've always said that what separates us from the animals is that we have the ability to settle our differences peacefully. Well, that and we know how to use chopsticks.
He kills me.
So, Carl, do you think we could speak privately? It'll just take a minute.
Oh, well, okay, we can go talk in the kitchen.
Whoa, hey! Woo. Is that good?
Thanks for speaking with me.
Well, I appreciate what you said in front of my family.
It's all true. Carl, look, I'd like to solve our little problem before I leave town. Isn't there something we can do?
Sure. You can tell the truth, plead guilty, and pay your fine.
Yeah, that's an option. Not what I had in mind.
Well, it's the best I can do.
Don't be so hasty. This will be a very tough case for you to win. I know. I date one of the actresses on L.A. Law.
Well, you may be right, Mr. Goodrich, but I know what happened.
Carl, I mean, do you really want to take on America's favorite dad in front of a jury?
Mr. Goodrich, would you get to the bottom line on this?
Okay. I want you to come backstage after my show for a press conference. You change your story. I'll praise you as a dedicated public servant, and we both look good.
I can't do that, Mr. Goodrich. You see, you assaulted a police officer.
But that's not what my assistant is going to say on the witness stand. He'll say that he saw the whole thing, and you started it.
Oh, I see. So what you're going to have him do is lie, commit perjury.
Those are such ugly words, Carl. They're true, but still, they're very ugly.
Mr. Goodrich, I think it's time for you to go. I'll see you in court.
Oh, Carl, don't be so short-sighted. Look, I've got an idea. Just pitching here, but what if we do an episode on my show about our little incident, and I hire you as a technical advisor for a fee of $2,000? How's that sound?
Sounds like you're offering me a bribe.
Ooh, bribe. Another ugly word. Carl! I am trying to do you a favor. But what is your problem?
I'll tell you what my problem is, Mr. Goodrich. I can't shave with my eyes closed.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that I have to look at myself every day in the mirror. Mm-hmm. Sure, I'd like to get this thing over with. But if I gave in to you, I couldn't face myself. I couldn't face my kids either. You see, Mr. Goodrich, I've always tried to teach them right from wrong. I'm a good father and a good cop. I don't back down when I know I'm right, and I don't take bribes from the likes of you. Now get out of my house.
Okay. $3,000.
Get out now.
Okay, but you are making a big mistake. I am going to bury you in court. Hey, everybody! Rachel, right?
Right.
Well, gotta run. Excuse me. It was very nice meeting everyone.
The pleasure was all yours.
That's good. So, well, really, I really do have to run.
Mr. Goodrich, you forgot something. We won't be needing these tickets.
You know...
I sure hope this is the last day of that Goodrich trial. These last couple of weeks have been so tough on Carl.
Yeah, I hate the way he looks in those courtroom sketches.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, you're back. How did the Goodrich trial go?
It's over. They found him guilty. Goodrich's assistant broke down on the witness stand and told the truth.
No!
Goodrich fired him on the spot.
And then he punched out his lawyer.
Is he going to jail?
No, Mama. He has to pay a big fine and spend 100 hours picking up trash along the interstate.
A big star like that picking up garbage, honey. I love it.
Now, Rachel, that's not nice.
Mama's right, Rachel. You shouldn't take pleasure in someone else's misery. Anybody for a slow drive along the interstate?
Careful with the merchandise. No one's gonna buy this stuff anyway. Yes, they will. Remember, one person's junk is another person's antique.
Somebody help me with this, please.
Sure, Judy, go help him. Not there, over there. This stuff is heavy. What is this?
Grandma's stuff from the basement. She said you could sell some of it in the garage sale tomorrow.
I've got to put this down. Great. Judy, go start taking the things out of the boxes. Eddie, she could use your help.
Sorry, I'm on a break.
You don't see me taking a break.
Well, that's because you're not doing any work. Why don't you try doing some lifting for a change?
Because I'm the brains and you're the brawn.
Well, the brawn quits.
Fine. When my garage sale makes enough money to buy that VCR, I won't let you use it.
I don't need it anyway. I'll read and improve my mind. Oh, comics!
One old shirt, $1.50. One classic Hawaiian Aloha shirt, $7. Now how much for that old tie? You mean this lovely piece of designer neckwear? $5. You're catching on. What's so funny?
This jughead cracks me up. Hey.
That's garage sale material. You want to read for free? Go to the library.
Here you go, honey. A lot of great stuff for your garage sale.
3 pairs of socks?
No, 3 socks.
You're trying to buy a VCR and all you can donate are 3 socks? And one of them has a hole in it.
Your father won't part with anything, baby.
Oh, that's not true. Hey, my old tennis racket, you can't sell this.
Mom said we could.
I may take up tennis again.
Carl, you used that tennis racket once in your life, and that was to kill a cockroach.
And not my old catcher's mitt. This was my first glove.
Still has the original dirt in it.
Hey guys, look what I found in the basement. My old saxophone.
Great, Aunt Rachel. We can get a lot of money for that.
Oh, I'm not selling it. I'm gonna brush up. I used to play a pretty mean sax.
Rachel, I don't think mean describes it. Painful, maybe.
Oh, come on, Harriet. You used to listen to me practice when we were kids.
Oh, yeah. I'm out of here.
Don't listen to her. I was good. Still got it.
Well, we don't want it.
Come on. I need a new reed. My lips a little soft, but it'll all come back. Just like riding a bicycle.
Sounds like riding a bicycle over a cat. There's my ride.
Hey, Ma, where you going?
A bunch of us girls are having a slumber party over at Carletta's house.
In sleeping bags?
Well, we like to sack out on the floor with the windows open and pretend we're camping. Well, goodbye, everybody.
Wait, Grandma. You didn't go through your stuff and tell me what I could sell.
Well, you can sell everything in that box, honey. Just not the quilt on top.
This?
That's it. Everything else is fine.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome, honey. Out with the old, in with the new.
Let me help you with those things.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Now, Grandma's a cooperative person. Let's take a lesson from her and make this garage sale a huge success, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you're right. We've got to give until it hurts. You can't sell this camera.
Watch me. My Barbie doll! Hey, this stuff is tagged. Either put it back or pay up. No way!
I need a camera. I've been looking for a way to express myself.
Yeah, English sure hasn't been working. Dad, these people don't understand the concept of a garage sale. You need inventory.
I know, honey. I'll talk to him. Hey, these are my old bell-bottom pants. I wore these to Woodstock.
You went to Woodstock?
Well, the movie.
Laura, what is all this stuff done back in the living room?
It's raining. Where else could I put it?
Well, it's a garage sale. How about back in the garage?
Mom, you gotta understand something about retail. The garage is cold and damp. People will spend more money in here.
Well, how much have you made so far?
Well, it's only been 3 hours.
How much?
And the weather's against me.
How much?
That's not helping either.
Laura.
$3.25.
That's all?
Mom, there's not much of a market for a 200-watt bowling ball.
Well, don't worry. What you don't sell, we'll just donate to Goodwill.
Okay, but I get the tax write-off.
That's gonna be a good one, Mom.
Don't do that!
Eddie, you're supposed to be helping with the customers.
What customers? I'm going outside and stand under a tree. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a picture of some lightning. Oh, smile, Judy.
That's it. I quit. But Judy, how are people going to find the house if you're not out there waving your flashlight? I'm wet, I'm cold, and I'm cranky. But don't mess with me.
Hi, my
Mind if I look around?
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, you got some nice things.
I do? Oh, thank you.
Oh, this is a lovely tablecloth.
That belongs to my grandmother. She needs money for an operation.
I'll take it.
There's some matching napkins for $5 extra. She also needs a root canal.
I see. Oh, gosh. Oh, my. Oh, how much is this quilt?
That's not for sale.
Oh, but it was here with the other things. I'll give you a fair price for it.
It's a mistake. It wasn't supposed to be out here. See, it's my grandmother's and she doesn't want to sell it. How about this blanket? One owner, only been on a couple of picnics.
No, thank you. Look, if your grandmother is willing to part with this beautiful tablecloth, I don't know why she wouldn't want to sell this quilt if the price was right. How much do you think it's worth?
I'm not really sure.
I'll give you $200 for it.
200?
Are you all right?
Asthma.
Well, I bet your grandmother would be very proud of you if you got a good price for this quilt.
I'm sorry, I really can't.
How about $250?
I don't know.
$300.
Would you like that gift wrapped?
You still haven't found them, Shirley? You were wearing them last night at the slumber party. Well, you should carry an extra pair. Well, good luck, hon. Bye.
Shirley lose her glasses?
No, her teeth.
Sounds like a wild slumber party.
It was. We were up until about 9:45.
Rachel. Are you going to be doing this a lot?
Oh, yeah. Do you know what's all coming back? They used to call me Hot Lips.
Rachel, that was before you got the saxophone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Goodwill just took all the junk that didn't sell. Of course, I had to tip them $5 to take the bowling ball lamp. How much money did we make? 350 big ones.
We made $350,000?
No, Nimrod. $350. I sold some of Grandma's napkins and a few of her other things.
Oh, that's wonderful.
No one else's junk moved.
You sold $350 worth of napkins?
Actually, what put me over the top was the $300 I got for Grandma's old quilt.
What? Say that again.
Laura, you didn't sell your grandmother's quilt.
Grandma, I know what you told me, but I made enough money to buy VCR and a brand new quilt. Like you said, out with the old, in with the new.
That quilt has been in our family for 200 years. The patches make up our family history. It's the only record we have. That quilt is priceless. Excuse me.
How you doing, Mom?
I've come through worse things in my life.
Well, she's doing a lot better than she was yesterday.
That quilt sure meant a lot to her. How's Laura doing?
She's out right now putting up flyers all over the neighborhood. She's got it in her mind she's going to find that quilt.
You know, we need to cheer up around here. How about some music? All right, who took my reed?
I don't know anybody. Richie, did you take Mama's reed?
Come on, Richie. I've got a whole new box of reeds upstairs.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
I owe you big, Harriet.
honey, any luck tracking down that quilt?
Nope. I put up flyers. I went to every store. I knocked on doors. Nothing.
Laura, you're doing everything you can.
I really let the family down, didn't I?
Sweetheart. Well, the truth is, you shouldn't have sold the quilt, that's for sure. But this is a mistake that you're going to have to live with and learn from.
Well, Grandma has to live with it, too. She told me not to feel bad, but I know I really hurt her. I'll find that quilt if it takes me the rest of my life.
Well, Laura, I'm a cop. And the hard fact is, if you don't find a good lead within at least 24 hours, chances are you're not going to solve the case.
Hey, you guys. Wait until you see these pictures I took at the garage sale. You know, I think I have a real feel for photography.
But what is this one? It's all black.
I forgot to take off the lens cap. Make it better. And what is this? My feet. I was aiming for a cute girl at the garage sale, but I sneezed.
They're getting worse.
Well, look at this one. It's my favorite. It's a picture of a gorgeous girl leaving the garage sale with nothing. I call it Girl with Nothing.
Little Richie could take better pictures. Look at this one. It's a shot of our mailbox.
You see, I was aiming for that lady getting into her car, but the mailbox just got in my way.
Wait a minute, that's her.
Who?
That's the lady who bought Grandma's quilt.
Laura, this is great. I'll take this down to the police lab and have them blow it up. Then I can read the license plate and find out who owns the car.
Eddie, I can kiss you. There, I think it passed. Oh, what the heck?
I gotta get a picture of this.
Look, Dad, there it is.
$3,000?
Grab it and let's get out of here.
Calm down, Laura. Calm down.
Can I help you? Oh, hello again.
Hi, my dad wants to talk to you. He's a cop.
You'll have to forgive her. She's a little upset. You see, she wasn't supposed to sell the quilt. So we'll just give you your money back and you give us the quilt and we'll forget about the whole thing.
Well, I'm sorry, but we made a deal.
But $3,000? That is some markup.
I'm not an unreasonable person. I'll sell it to you for $2,800.
$28? Look, I don't have $2,800.
Well, we have a terrific layaway plan. $100 a month, and you get invited to our lecture series on the history of macrame.
Can I say something? This quilt is not just any quilt. It tells my family's entire history.
Well, honey, you sold it to me.
I didn't know what it was. My grandmother told me not to sell it, but I didn't listen. I made a terrible mistake. I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
I'm sorry, I really...
You don't understand. I really hurt my whole family. Please, Miss Nash. You've got to help me. I mean, think about it. When you were a kid, didn't you do something you really wish you hadn't?
Well, yes, everybody has.
Then imagine how you feel if you sold something of your family's that was priceless, and it was the only record of all your relatives. Well, that's what this quilt is to us. It's the only way I'll ever know who I am, where I come from.
Sorry.
Rachel, that's fantastic! Unbelievable! Rachel! Rachel! What? Let me turn this off. What did you guys say? Never mind.
Mama, Laura has something for you.
Here, Grandma. This belongs to you.
Oh, my Lord!
Oh, honey, I don't believe it.
That's wonderful. Eddie, Judy, come on down here. We got the quilt back.
Carl, how on earth did you ever find it?
Well, I didn't do it, Ma. Laura did.
Oh, I am so relieved to have it back.
We all are. Tell us quick before Laura sells it again.
Carl, I was waiting for a special time, and I think this is the time. This quilt was started by your great-great-great-great-grandmother, Amy Rose. That's 6 generations back, even before the Civil War. Amy Rose wanted a record of our family in one place. It was to be passed down from generation to generation, each adding something special to it.
Each piece of cloth has a special meaning. This was a piece of your great aunt's wedding dress, right, Ma?
That's right. And this is Amy Rose's dress that she wore to church every Sunday morning.
What's this, Grandma?
That's a piece of my daddy's uniform that he wore in France in World War I.
Wow. Where's your special patch, Mother Winslow?
Oh, I don't have one yet, honey. You know, the tradition is that the eldest daughter sews on the patch after you've passed on.
But you don't have any daughters, Mother Winslow.
That's true. But I'd be so proud to pass it on to you, Harriet.
Thank you, Mother Winslow.
You know, I think I know the perfect place to keep this quilt.
Where's that?
In Laura's room. What do you say, sweetheart?
You mean you trust me with the quilt?
Now more than ever.
I never let it out of my sight, I promise. Until the day I give it to my daughter.
Laura, I love you. Oh, I love you so much.
I love you too, Grandma. Mom, we gotta talk.
Go clean your room. We can talk later.
Why can't I keep it the way I like it? It's my room.
Laura, it's not your room. That room belongs to your father and me. We're just letting you use it till you go to college.
If I clean it up, can I go to the dance Saturday?
I already told you no.
Is that your final word?
It was my final word last month. It was my final word last week, and it will be my final word until you're 15, and that's final.
Rachel? Yeah? How old were you when you started to date?
Oh, gosh, honey, I waited a long time. I didn't go on my first date until I was 10 or 11.
No.
Hi.
Hi, babe.
Daddy's home. Oh, I missed you so much today, Daddy.
Oh, I missed you too.
By the way, can I go to a party Saturday night?
Sounds great. Have fun.
Carl, she's 13. She's too young to date.
When Eddie was 13, you let him take Brenda Jackson roller skating. That was a date.
That's true.
Yeah, and Eddie hasn't been the same since.
That's also true.
You know, Mom, in some countries, girls get married at 13.
Sure. And they die at 30. You want to die young? Go to the dance.
Was that a yes?
No, I think that was a threat on your life.
Mom just doesn't understand me. But you do. You're the greatest dad in the whole wide world.
Laura, I know what you're trying to do.
Is it working?
Yeah. I'll go talk to her. Honey, don't you think we ought to let Laura go to the party?
Carl, she's 13. If she starts dating now, she'll get serious. And then the boy will get serious. And then they'll both get serious. And that's serious.
Harriet, will you get serious? This is a dance. She's got to be home by 10.
Carl, I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh, honey, come on. All her friends are going to be there. Let her go. If it'll make you feel better, I'll have the squad car drive by every hour to check on her.
Carl, if you wanted to go, fine. Just remember, I'm dead set against it.
Aw. Thank you, honey. I'm so glad we could agree on this.
You are a sick person.
Hey, sis.
You want to sit with us, Eddie?
Penny. high school now. I can't be seen sitting with 7th graders.
Right. I was just kidding. I'm a great kidder.
Look, Laura, I thought I should warn you. I just saw Steve Urkel outside. He said he was going to ask you to the dance.
Hey, that's great. You really think I would go out with Steve Urkel, the mouse eater? The kid eats one mouse and he's branded for life.
Laura, you're just starting to build your reputation. You can't afford to date guys with mice on their breath.
Wow, your brother's good looking and smart. Why do you want me to go to the dance with Urkel? You wouldn't go out with him? True, but I have a date. You waited too long to put yourself on the market. Face it, girl, you're at the sale table. Not Urkel, not now, not ever. Well, don't look now. He's coming this way.
Hi, Laura. I hear you can't get a date for the dance. So you want to go with me?
Take a hike, Urkel. She'd rather eat worms.
Okay, some other time then.
Look, there's Mark Newhouse. You can forget about Mark. He's gonna ask Jo Beth Hensley. How do you know that? Well, if you paid more attention in study hall instead of studying, you know these things. I don't believe this is happening to me. If I don't get a date, I'll be humiliated. Hey, don't get all upset. We'll find somebody.
Did I mention my dad knows Wayne Newton?
Make him go away. Get out of here, goat face.
Excuse me.
Judy, finish your Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts make me want to puke.
At my table, you eat them. Now, what you do on your own time is your business.
Laura, I know this dance is a big moment in your life, so I thought I'd make you a dress. Maybe something with puffy sleeves. What do you think?
I think you can save yourself the trouble. Nobody's asked me to the dance.
Well, honey, I'm sure somebody will.
Laura, your Aunt Rachel's right. There are plenty of boys out there just trying to get up the courage to call you. That phone is gonna ring any minute.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Are we gonna wait long?
Nobody's ever gonna call. I go through this every time there's a dance. That's how we know there's a dance coming up. The phone will go dead.
See, Carl, I told you. She's just too young for this dating thing.
Rachel, you go right ahead and make that dress. Laura is gonna get a date, I guarantee it. Hello, Mr. Urkel? Yes, Carl Winslow. Right, remember we met at the pet shop? Yes, you were buying mice. Right. Well, listen, I need a little favor. Yes, does your son, Steve, by any chance happen to have a date to the party tomorrow night?
You okay?
Not really. I like to be alone.
I understand. Laura, you're putting yourself under a lot of pressure. So what if you don't have a date for the big dance? I can tell you from years of experience that dating is no big deal.
Say what?
Well, it's very overrated. I mean, think about it. What is a date? Two very nervous people trying to think of cool things to say so one doesn't think the other one's stupid. You should thank your lucky stars no one called you.
That is the biggest crock I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, look. I know you have a crush on Mark Newhouse. So if you want him to take you to the dance, why don't you just call him and ask him yourself?
What if he doesn't want to go with me?
then you look like a fool.
That's why I can't call her.
Hey, no guts, no glory. I'm going out to shoot some hoops. Laura, any guy who wouldn't grow up with you isn't good enough for you anyway.
Thanks, Eddie.
Hello, Mark. This is Laura Winslow. Look, I may be risking humiliation here, but do you want to go to the dance with me or what?
Okay, here's the party, girl.
Laura, you look beautiful.
What about the dress?
Wait a minute. That looks familiar. When we were kids, didn't you make a dress like that for your Betsy Wetsy doll?
Yeah, only to put this on, we didn't have to take Laura's arms off.
Oh, you have a loose string.
Why did you do that?
I didn't know it was a tearaway dress.
What am I gonna do? I can't go to the dance like this.
Oh, honey, I can fix it. Harriet, get me some thread.
All right, but Rachel, hurry. She doesn't have much time.
Well, there'd be plenty of time if a certain someone didn't pull out one of the threads. You don't see me going around yanking out other people's threads. I know better. I know why the threads are there. They're there to keep the dress on. Get up the stairs.
Hi, honey.
Hi, babe. Dinner's gonna be late. I'm helping Laura get ready for the dance.
Oh, so she got a date. You know, I had a feeling that would happen. So did Steve, a boy call?
Yes, she's getting ready now. You get that. I've got to go up and help Rachel.
Hi, Mr. Winslow. I'm Steve Urkel. Is Laura ready for the dance?
Yeah, Steve. Come right on in. She'll be right down.
I have to tell you, Mr. Winslow, when my dad said you fixed me out with Laura, why, I thought I'd wet my pants. I've been crazy about her since the first grade, but she always thought I was some kind of a freak. Go figure.
Well, Steve, I didn't know she felt that way. Nice flowers.
Yeah, thanks. On the way over, I stopped by the cemetery.
Why don't you go in the kitchen there and wash off the roots?
Good idea, Mr. Winslow. Nice house for a cop.
Thanks.
Excuse me.
What have I done? Laura, sweetheart, your date is here.
He's here? Well, stall him. I gotta put this dress back together. I can't work under this kind of pressure. I wish
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
This is Tyrone.
Nice to meet you, Tyrone.
He's taking Laura to the dance.
Whoa. Wait a minute. What do you mean he's taking Laura to the dance?
Oh, you see, I felt sorry for her. So I gave Tyrone here $10 to take her.
But I already set her up with Steve Urkel.
The mouse eater?
He eats mice?
Well, it's probably just a rumor. Does she know he's taking her?
Of course she does, but has anyone actually seen him eat a mouse?
Dad, I've got better things to do than to watch Steve Urkel eat. What am I going to do with Tyrone? I already gave him $10.
Now, that That dress looks even better. You look wonderful, honey.
Thanks, Mom.
Hey, Laura, look who's here. Tyrone.
Oh, hi, Tyrone.
He's your date for the night.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. I gave him $10.
You hired Tyrone to take me to the dance?
Oh, Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
Eddie, I don't need charity. I can't believe you did this.
Edward, your sister is right. She can find her own dates.
Dad.
I don't want to hear another word about it.
Honey, I'm sure Eddie was just trying to do something nice for you.
Hi, I'm Mark Newhouse.
Oh, Mark, come on in.
But what is he doing here?
Dad, Mark is my date.
Your date?
Yes, Carl, her date. Why do you think she's been getting all dressed up?
Well, better get going, kids. Don't want to miss the big dance. Have a good time. Nice to meet you, Mark.
Hi, Laura. These are for you. Wow, are you wearing a bra?
Who are you? And why are those flowers dripping on my floor?
I can explain this. You called Laura to ask her for the date, didn't you?
Why should I? My dad said you set it all up.
You did what?
Well, honey...
I can't believe this. I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
But Laura,
Thank you. What's your name, sugar?
Steve.
Steve and Tyrone, we won't be needing you tonight.
Come on, Tyrone. Let's bail. Date's over.
Laura, want to talk?
Mom, do you have any idea how humiliating this is?
Laura, your father and Eddie acted like fools. Well, they meant well.
Mom, they pay guys to go out with me.
I'm sure your father didn't pay Steve a cent.
Mom, this is the worst day of my life.
Laura, you should be happy. A very nice boy asked you to the dance.
Mark didn't ask me. I asked him.
You did? Oh. Well, he said yes. That should tell you something.
Mom, he and his girlfriend had a fight. He was on the rebound. He probably would have gone with anybody. Mom, what's wrong with me?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with you, Laura. You're smart, you're funny, you have a great personality.
Great personality? Oh, I get it. I'm ugly.
You're not ugly. You're beautiful.
And why didn't Mark ask me out himself?
Because boys are scared to death. Just like you. But that will change.
Mom, dating is hard.
Honey, it's hard for everyone. Took your father 6 weeks to get up enough courage to ask me out. But I'm glad he did. Now come on. I want you to go back in there and go to that party with Mark. I think he likes you.
How can you tell?
I'm a mother. I have a feeling about these things.
Thanks, Mom.
Dear Lord, please let this boy like her.
Mark, do you still want to go to the dance with me?
Sure. And I'm glad you called. I've liked you for a long time.
Night, Mom.
Good night, kids. Have a good time. Don't be late.
Laura, I got it.
Rachel, what? She's gone. But don't feel bad. She can wear your dress on her next date.
I hope you don't mind if I stay a while. My parents told me not to come home till 10. Got any cheese?
little girl's first date?
It was okay.
Well, now that's it? Just okay?
Well, for about 3 hours, the guy stood on one side of the room and the girl stood on the other. I spent most of the night talking to Penny, which I could have done here.
Didn't you dance at all?
A little. When there was about 15 minutes left, Mark finally got up enough nerve to ask me to dance. Then we had a real good time. I'm looking forward to when I'm older and boys are braver.
Well, sweetheart, if they get too brave, you let me know.
Okay, Dad.
And sweetheart, I am real sorry about what I did. You are not going to believe what happened today. I still don't believe it. It is just unbelievable.
Well, tell us and we won't believe it either.
Bert is gone. The best partner I ever had just up and quit the force.
Why?
He wanted to pursue his dream.
He's opening up a donut shop?
No, he moved to Hollywood to write that screenplay he always talked about.
Sounds like Bert.
Hey, I'm happy for him. But meanwhile, while he's out in sunny California breaking into show business, I'm stuck here breaking in a new partner.
Well, Carl, I'm sure you'll like your new partner once you get to know him.
Well, that's the problem. It's not a him, it's a her.
Oh, that's terrific.
A policewoman? Just like Mom was. That's cool, Dad.
Well, it sounds great in theory, but when I'm out there with my life on the line, I want a man to back me up, not some woman I feel I'd have to protect.
Yeah. Next thing you know, they'll want to play football.
What makes you think a woman cop can't protect herself? Or you?
Well, they're a lot smaller, for one thing, and they can't run as fast. And they lack upper body strength. Well, I loosened it for you.
I don't believe it. My own father is a chauvinist.
Chauvinist? I thought we were Baptists.
Rachel, can you get me the furniture polish, please?
Sure, just as soon as I finish this chapter.
Love's Burning Fury. Rachel, not another trashy romance novel.
Honey, when you ain't got it, you read about it.
Can I borrow it when you're through?
Good evening, ladies.
How you doing?
Hi, baby. How's your new partner?
Not bad at all. Our first call is on a liquor store holdup. Vanessa tackles the guy and holds him down while I cuff him.
So women cops are okay, huh?
Well, I have to admit, I think she's going to work out just fine. Honey, where's my bowling shirt?
Oh, it's hanging in the laundry room.
Oh. Not only is Vanessa a good cop, but she's a weightlifter and she bowls.
Just like one of the guys.
Oh, yeah. And she's taking Bert's place on the bowling team. She'll be here to pick me up in a few minutes.
Boy, Carl sure has changed his mind about Vanessa.
Yeah, she sounds like RoboCop.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Greer, Carl's new partner.
This is the Winslow house, isn't it?
Yes. Come on in. I'm Harriet.
Oh, of course. Happy to meet you. Yeah, Carl talked about you all day.
Oh, this is my sister Rachel and Carl's mother. Wow.
Vanessa, right on time. I love a prompt partner. Did you meet everybody?
Oh, yeah, we met.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, 'cause I'm feeling hot tonight.
Yeah, me too. Strike force.
Well, I hope to see y'all again soon.
Well, she seems very nice.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's good to see Carl and she getting along so well.
Uh-huh.
That woman is gorgeous. Plenty of upper body strength.
Really? I didn't notice.
Uh-huh.
Great breakfast, Mom.
Thanks, sweetie.
See you after my piano lesson.
Hey, it's your turn to clean up.
I cleaned up last time.
No, you didn't.
Okay, I'll flip you for it. Heads, you clean up. Tails, I don't.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Heads, you clean up. See ya.
Man, I always lose the coin toss.
What a beautiful day.
Morning, baby. I fixed your favorite, blueberry pancakes.
Oh, thank you, honey. But I'm trying to cut down. I just have a little coffee. No cream, no sugar.
What you all spiffed up for?
Nothing, Mama. Just a routine stakeout. Sitting in the car for 12 hours drinking cold coffee.
When you used to go on stakeouts with Bert, you always wore your Gumby t-shirt and old blue jeans.
Well, Vanessa has made me realize that a police officer should always look his or her best.
Well, I'm sure Vanessa always looks her or his best.
Yeah, and she's such good company, too. We have so much in common.
Like what?
Well, we're both into physical fitness.
Do the other cops like her, too?
Oh, they love her. She's a great asset to the force.
Oh, we noticed her assets the minute she walked in.
Now, Rachel, that was a sexist remark. Now, just because a woman happens to be good looking does not mean that she can't be an outstanding police officer.
So, you notice she's good looking.
But, Mama, I'm a police officer. We're trained to notice everything.
Quit it, you two. I'm happy that Carl has such a good working relationship with his partner.
Oh, thank you, honey. Mwah. Vanessa and I are just two cops doing our job. When I look at her, all I see is a uniform. The way I feel about Vanessa is strictly professional. Do these pinstripes make me look thinner?
Yeah, I can hardly see you.
Thanks. Bye.
What?
Nothing. Just because Carl is going to be spending all that time in a parked car with a gorgeous younger woman, no reason for you to worry.
I'm not worried.
Of course not. Why should you be? I mean, for any normal man, this would be an incredible temptation. Fortunately, we're talking about Carl.
Thank goodness there were no cops like Vanessa when my Sam was on the force.
Mother Winslow, I trust Carl.
Sure you do, sugar. I trusted my Sam. He was a good man. Carl's a good man. But we don't know anything about Vanessa. She may be a sex-crazed vixen.
Why is Eddie staring at the TV? It's off.
I turned it off for his own good. He was watching another Paula Abdul video. Yeah, that girl can really move.
I remember when I could move like her. Now I just read. Eddie.
I give him one more minute, then I'm hosing him down.
Ooh. I didn't know Rachel had such exotic tastes.
She doesn't. That's mine.
So, Carl not home yet?
He's still on that stakeout.
Out all night, 5 nights in a row?
4 nights and he's working.
Of course he is. Don't worry about a thing.
I'm not worried. Carl doesn't need to go out looking for love. He gets plenty at home.
Harriet, we all know how much Carl loves you. But putting any man next to Vanessa is like putting a kid in a candy shop.
And we know how much Carl loves candy.
Okay, that's it. Enough is enough. I trust Carl. He's out working, not out with some bimbo in a sleazy motel.
Looks like a key.
Looks like a motel key.
Room 3, Louis' Love Grotto.
Louis' Love Grotto?
There's got to be some reasonable explanation for Carl having this key.
Sure there is. Maybe they're not his pants.
There's a Twinkie in the pocket.
So much for that theory.
Well, maybe it has something to do with the stakeout.
Oh, Harriet, they're supposed to be staked out in a car, not a motel.
A car, a motel, what's the difference?
A vibrating bed.
Look, Carl's a good husband. He's never given me any reason to doubt him. And even if he is at Louis' Love Grotto with Vanessa, I'm sure there's nothing going on.
Ask about our hourly rates.
I'm going down there to prove it.
Jen.
What? Not again.
Well, maybe gin isn't your game. How about a little go fish?
Great.
Carl, I want you to know something. I wasn't thrilled with the idea of having a male partner, because I'm always getting hassled or hit on. But with you, I feel comfortable.
Yo. Oh, hiya, Phil. No sign of him yet. Huh? Oh, okay. Phil says your microphone keeps cutting in and out.
Phil, can you hear me? Phil, are you in there? Must have come loose. Here, better take a look.
Yeah, right. Hold on. Okay. All right, now let's go over the plan. We get the diamonds, I check them out, and then I give the signal. They look real to me. Okay, Phil. Just make sure when you hear the signal, you come in here fast. Okay. Phil says we're coming in loud and clear. Okay, see you.
Do me a favor. Loop this through so I'll stay put.
Oh, sure. Okay.
You're here.
Oh, wait a minute. My twisted flex is caught and you'll crush your heart.
Carl!
Harriet!
Wow!
What are you doing here?
What are we doing here? What are you doing here?
Well, we're working.
Oh, that's a new name for it.
Would you stay out of this?
Carl, how could you? For 20 years, I've given you all my love and trust, and this is how you repay me? By sneaking off to Louis' Love Grotto with this cheap floozy? Cheap floozy?
Who are you calling cheap?
Wait a minute. Harriet, we are on stakeout just like I told you.
Oh, I guess you just forgot to mention the motel part.
Well, we were on stakeout. That was phase 1. This is phase 2.
What's phase 3?
I think that's the part we came in on.
Look, my hand just got stuck fixing Vanessa's microphone. She is wired to tape the buy.
Look. Here's the money we're going to use to buy the stolen jewelry. Some very bad guys are going to be here in any minute.
Oops.
Boy, Harriet, when you are wrong, you are really wrong.
Seems to me I had a little help.
Look, I don't care whose fault it is. You two are in danger, and I want you out of here now. Get here. Get in the bathroom and don't make a sound.
Wait, come on.
Winslow!
Carl, what's your mother doing?
Hush, hussy! Have you lost your mind? Harriet's on her way down here now. When I think of that poor, trusting woman and your 3 innocent children.
Oh, are your kids coming too?
Home wrecker!
Mother Winslow!
Harriet! Rachel!
You should see the size of that hot tub. You could fit a whole football team in there.
Carl Winslow, you go straight home. You are grounded for the rest of your life.
Mama, Vanessa and I are in the middle of a sting. Now, would you all please just leave right now? I want you out of here right now. And don't come back until you bring me all the money you owe me. I don't care how you get it.
Nobody's going anywhere.
Hey, baby, it's Jake in High Top. Right on time.
Hey, big man. Nice suit. Pinstripes make you look thinner. Hey, Mama, what's happening?
I am not your mama, Sonny. I'm his mama.
That's cool, baby.
Who is this? You one fine-looking lady.
I'll work out.
Me too.
Well, my girls were just leaving.
Yep, Marco, it's been nice though, bye.
Nobody's leaving.
Or we could just hang around. Look, they cool, okay? Let's just make the trade.
You got the cash, we got the stash.
Wow, what did you guys do? Rob a jewelry store?
Rachel, get over here.
Ooh, this is fresh. There's some beautiful merchandise.
Yeah. Where'd you get them? Lakeshore Drive, baby. Nothing but the best. So we got a deal?
Oh, yeah. They look real to me.
Trust me, they real.
They look real to me, too.
What's going on here?
Oh, no. I mean, you know, cause they really look real to me. Really.
Something's wrong. Let's get out of here.
You're under arrest. It's a bus.
Get off.
Get
Nice move, Mama.
You should have known me when I had 2 good hips.
You two should have seen your grandmother. She was great.
Wow. Well, I guess Dad and Vanessa were lucky you came along, Grandma.
Your grandpa Sam taught me that jujitsu move. It works every time.
Show us how you did it, Grandma. You can demonstrate on Eddie.
No way. Kids, go to bed. But Mama wanted to wait up until Dad came home.
If I have to tell you one more time, I'm gonna stick a grandma on you.
I'm out of here.
What happened tonight would make a great novel.
You could call it Kung Fu Mama.
Well, you two stop it. This is serious. We made total fools of ourselves.
Speak for yourself. I'm up for a commendation.
We almost blew the whole operation. Somebody could have gotten hurt. Plus, we really embarrassed Carl.
Oh, Harriet, don't be so hard on yourself. So your insane jealousy clouded your good judgment and drove you to an act of desperation. I'm sure Carl will forgive you. Eventually.
Oh, sure he will. In the future, Harriet, try to have a little more faith in my cause. Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions.
I didn't jump. I was pushed.
Maybe I did fan the flames a little. Guess I've been reading too many of those trashy romance novels.
Why don't you two go to bed?
I'm too wired to sleep.
Me too.
Let's ring some doorbells and run.
Well, we finally got them booked. And get this. The one that Mama flipped is claiming police brutality.
Carl, listen. I can't tell you how sorry I am. I mean, I feel terrible that I doubted you.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of flattered. I mean, for you to be jealous after all these years kind of does something good to the old ego.
No, I really am sorry. I mean, I was fine until I saw the key. And then I lost it.
Harriet, don't you know that you are the only woman in the world for me?
I love you.
I love you too.
I just wish there was something I could do to make it up to you.
Ah, well, there's always Louis' Love Grotto. We have the room till tomorrow noon.
Good dinner, Mom. Yeah.
Thanks, sweetie. Who wants to help with the dishes?
I got a ton of homework. Me too.
I'm going over to Rodney's. He's got a new video game.
Duck, freeze! Nobody move.
It's tough having a cop for a father.
Dinner isn't over yet. I made dessert. Well, these are my special lemon cream tarts.
Oh, come on, Carl. Where'd you buy them? At that little bakery that named a donut after you?
For your information, Rachel, I happen to be a great cook.
Carl, you don't cook. You burn. You burn eggs, you burn toast. You're the only man I know who burns Jell-O.
Well, I'll pretend I wasn't insulted by that, because I know that once you taste one of these babies, you all will be heaping me with praise. I even made a special one for little Richie. A lemon cream tartette.
They look pretty good.
Judy, Dad made them. How good can they be? Of course, I know I'll love them. Hey, this is good.
See? Edward likes them.
What does that prove? Eddie eats paste.
Oh, no. This is a lot better than paste.
Carl, this is delicious.
Oh, this is better than delicious. This is fantastic. Carl, where did you learn how to cook like this?
It's my father's secret recipe. The Winslow men have been passing it down for generations.
You never told me about it.
Well, that's why it's a secret recipe.
Carl, if I had known you could cook like this, I would have hung up my apron a long time ago.
Well, now it's time to pass on the secret of the Winslow tart down to Edward. Son, we've talked about the birds and the bees. Now it's time to talk about the flour and the filling.
You're not gonna draw stick figures again, are you?
Carl, do you think you could whip up a batch of these for my writer's workshop meeting?
Well, we usually only serve these to family members, but hey, it's the 90s, the Berlin Wall is down, I'll make an exception.
Great. Okay. Now that we've all enjoyed the Winslow tart, who's gonna help with the Winslow dishes?
Homework.
Rodney.
Diapers.
See, Carl, if you cook more, you know. Never serve them dessert until after the dishes are done.
Hi.
Hi, Anna. How was your day?
It was a day like any other day. We took a bite out of crime, and the lawyers spit it back out in the streets.
All right, everybody, listen up. Carl, you know the batch of tarts you made for my writer's workshop? Well, one of the members of the group is the manager of Roberto's Cafe.
He's the manager of a restaurant and he wants to be a writer?
Well, what he really wants to do is direct. But the point is, he ate one of your tarts and he loved it. Carl, the restaurant wants to buy your tarts.
The restaurant wants to buy my tarts?
Yes! You know, I figure we can bake a few batches right here in the house.
Wait a minute. You and Carl in my kitchen cooking? I don't think so.
Oh, Harriet, relax. You know, we won't make a mess of the kitchen. Besides, it's just a little project that'll bring the family some extra money.
Yeah, I like the sound of this. Family-owned business, low overhead, quick returns, a ready supply of unskilled labor.
You know what? She's right, Carl. Now, all we need is a snappy name for the product. How about this? Carl's Cupcakes.
I like that. I like that. Hey, you think they'll put my picture on the menu?
Oh, for Pete's sakes.
Wait a minute. A picture is a great idea.
I think we should set this up as a family corporation. Everyone contributes, everyone gets an equal share.
That's a good idea, too.
Well, wait a minute. I don't want to seem petty, but it is my recipe.
Okay, you get 2 shares.
Wait a minute. I made the sale.
Okay, you get 2 shares, too.
What about Grandma?
She's out of town. Out of town, out of luck.
Laura, she's your grandmother.
All right.
Well, enough talk about shares. Let's talk about the important things.
Okay.
You think I should wear a chef's hat in my picture?
Is Rachel back from the restaurant yet?
Not yet. I told her to flirt with the manager. Maybe he'll beef up the order.
Hi, everyone.
Rachel, how did it go?
Oh, it went great. The restaurant loved him. Not only that, but the restaurant is part of a chain owned by one of those really big corporations, Amalgamated Foods, and they loved them too. This is going to be big. Bigger than you can even imagine.
Yeah, but did you show them my picture?
Yes, and they loved everything. Let's celebrate.
Rachel, hold it. You're selling too hard. What's the catch?
Is there bad news?
No, it's not really bad news. The regional manager placed an order for all the restaurants in the tri-state area. They want us to bake 1,000.
Is that bad news?
No, it's not bad news. 1,000 tarts is a lot of tarts. But as long as they don't want them by Monday, we can do it. So when do they want them?
Monday?
Oh, so that's the bad news.
No, not to me. It means we're really going to have to pull together. But we can do it.
Carl, I like your attitude. And that's exactly the way I felt when I agreed to bake 1,000 tarts. Then I found out they meant 1,000 dozen.
12,000 tarts by Monday? This Monday? Day after tomorrow Monday?
That's the bad news.
$12,000 tarts in 2 days.
It's not as many as it sounds.
I don't know. It sounds like a lot.
I do know, and it sounds impossible.
Boy, Harriet, sometimes you are so negative. You always see the glass as half empty. I see it as half full.
Oh, it's full, all right. It has 12,000 tarts in it.
Rachel, do you really think we can bake that many tarts in 2 days?
Of course we can. Carl, where there's a will, there's a way. We've got to dream the impossible dream. When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Rachel, I hate to interrupt your cliches, but you are going to have to tell Amalgamated Foods that you just can't do it.
It's not that easy. They gave me an advance.
Well, give them the money back.
I can't do that. On the way home, I stopped off for a few odds and ends. I'll get that. Why don't all of you go upstairs and check on Richie for me? Thanks so much.
Hi, Rachel. Got your order?
Thanks, Phil. That goes in the kitchen right through there.
How you folks doing?
A few odds and ends, huh, Rachel?
Just the bare necessities. Oh, hi, Gus. How you doing? That goes in the kitchen right through there. Follow Phil. Thanks.
Rachel, what's that?
It's a Bartlett 111. That baby can mix 300 gallons of batter an hour. Come on, I want to show you how it works. It's so interesting.
Wait a minute. Rachel, have you lost your mind?
You know what your problem is, Harry? You don't know how to take risks. Do you think Famous Amos was famous before he took risks? No. And before she started baking, who do you think Mrs. Fields was?
Miss Fields?
She was just an everyday housewife with a couple of chocolate chips and a dream. But we've got a dream too, Harriet, and we are not going to rest until we make Carl the Prince of Tarts.
Amen.
Whoa,
hold the sermon. Am I not good enough to be the king of tarts?
Carl, you know you can't kind of king of tarts. That's what I call it.
Look, I know you guys always think that I'm the one who says stop when you want to go. But I've done a lot of baking, and I know that what you're about to do is impossible. So I'm begging you, please, stop and think about what you're getting into.
All right, is everybody with me?
Yeah.
Big passion. Now I know how the pastry chef felt on the Titanic.
Put up in there, baby. That's right.
We work hard for the money.
Put that in there.
So you better treat us right. Wow! Yes! Now see, isn't this great? I mean, not only are we making some extra money, but we are making a memory.
Hey, Mom. Mrs. Cordini says we can use her oven all night if we stop singing.
That woman never did have any class. Look at Mr. Cordini.
Hi, Laura. You busy? Forget it, Steve. I don't even have time to be me. Great. Maybe I'll stay a while. Can I help?
Yeah. You got an oven we can use cheap?
Sure. You can use mine for free. All I ask is for Laura's hand in marriage.
Exactly how big is your oven?
Dad! Say! Is that a Bartlett 111?
Well, as a matter of fact, it is. How did you know?
Well, they have one just like this at the donut shop downtown. You know,
A mouse fell in there once when they were making a batch of jelly donuts.
That's terrible.
Not really. They didn't get one complaint.
Exactly which donut shop was this?
The one next to the police station. You ever eat there, Carl?
Get him out of here. Get him out.
No need to see me to the door. I'll show myself out.
Come on, Judy. Try to keep up.
I can't. I have a stomachache.
That's because you eat more times than you make.
How would you like to tie up your nose?
Come on, sweetheart. It's way past your bedtime.
Mom, I hate tarts.
We all do, honey. Rachel, I'm gonna get you for this. What a grouch.
I think we ought to take away one of her shares.
Come on, everybody, we're slowing down.
Well, Rachel, I'm mixing as fast as I can. How many more of these steak and tarts do we need?
9,432.
We're never going to make it by Monday.
Dad, when are we gonna take a break?
I don't know. Ask your Aunt Rachel. She's the head tart.
Come on, we've got tarts to make.
Rachel, you're putting entirely too much filling in those.
I'm what?
You shot your bag at me.
Sorry.
You did that on purpose.
I did not.
You did too.
Did not.
You did too.
Look, we're tired enough, okay? Let's not waste our energy fighting.
You're right, Rachel. Let's get back to work.
Darn.
What's wrong now?
Oh, my bag is...
Okay. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, come on, Carl, now. Don't do something you're gonna regret.
I'm not gonna regret this. I'm gonna love it.
All right, stand back. I've got flour here, and I'm not afraid to use it.
This is silly. Truce?
Truce.
Sucker!
Say your prayers, Winslow.
Don't fight!
Hey, Dad!
You wouldn't dare.
Got anything to eat?
Look at you people. Look at my kitchen. Have you all lost your minds? He started it.
I did not. I did not.
I was just minding my own business.
I just came over for a snack.
I don't care who started it. It's over. Now, I'm not going to say how you acted like children, or how you destroyed my kitchen, or what a dumb idea this was to begin with. I'm not going to say that.
Well, I'm not going to say she started it.
And I'm not going to say I had lousy help.
Good. I'm glad we're all agreed.
She started.
You did.
Did not.
Did.
Did not.
Did.
Can I have a glass of milk to go with my face?
No, I don't want to be the king of tarts. No. Get the mouse. Get the mouse. Tarts incoming! Hit the deck! Hit the...
Daddy, you're dreaming.
Oh. Oh.
What time is it?
8 o'clock.
Did you guys finish?
2 hours ago. Your Aunt Rachel took the rest of the tarts to the restaurant.
Boy, babe.
Did we get a check?
Yeah. This right here.
Wow, we're rich.
Whoa. That's a lot of money.
Well, we still have to deduct a few expenses.
Like what?
Well, like flour and eggs and bakery racks and pots and pans and the Bartlett 111 and the trailer I rented to haul the tarts to the restaurant.
Rachel, what's the bottom line here? How much profit are we looking at?
$24.
We worked straight through the weekend for a measly $24 a piece.
No. $24 total.
That's $4 a piece.
I knew this would never work.
Excuse me, Miss Black Enterprise. Weren't you the one who was going to take this corporation public?
Harriet, I was the one who put the thought in her head. Me and my dumb ideas.
It wasn't a dumb idea. It just wasn't thought out.
I just thought it would be wonderful for our family to start our own little business.
No. It was all my fault. I should have kept my secret recipe a secret.
No. I pushed you into it.
No. I had my name on it.
No. It was my fault.
No. It was everybody's fault. Except mine.
He did actually bake 12,000 tarts. Not counting the ones we threw, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah. I like the food fight.
Well, I know one thing for sure. This weekend, the Winslows proved that they can do anything when they put their minds to
Now,
it.
isn't that the truth? We are amazing.
Yeah.
And now we've got to set our mind to cleaning up this kitchen.
Yeah.
Let's go get it. Oh, boy.
Baby, we'll try it again next time.
Yeah. There's always that. Yeah, that'd be the thing to do.
All right, let's get cracking.
Homework.
Right, this.
Why don't we take the $24 and pay somebody to clean this up?
Now that's a good idea.
The greatest thing happened at work today. One of the guys in produce got fired.
Why is that great?
Oh, well, it's not great that he got fired, but it's great that there's an opening in produce.
So, what's your point?
All the biggies started in produce. Louie and fish, Chuck and meats, Stella and cheese.
Go for it, Eddie. Reach for the stars.
Hello? Darnell! Of course I know who you are. Carl has told me all about you. You're kidding. When? Carl is going to be so excited. I'm looking forward to meeting you too. Bye, Darnell. That was one of Carl's closest friends from high school.
Was that Darnell Coleman or Darnell Watkins or Darnell Clark?
Darnell Clark.
Uh-huh.
Were all Dad's friends named Darnell?
Yes. Those were very confusing times.
Carl's been telling me for years what a hot singing group they were.
Dad was in a singing group.
Yes, he was. They called themselves the Darnells.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Dad.
Hi, baby.
Something smells good.
Dad, I didn't know you were in a singing group.
Well, yeah, in high school.
Did you ever do a video?
No,
Did you ever burn your guitar on stage?
of course not.
He wasn't in a singing group.
Why are they asking about all of this?
Carl, Darnell Clark called from Springfield today.
You're kidding. Well, I haven't seen him in 20 years. What's he up to?
Well, one thing he's up to is organizing your 20th high school reunion. It's next month.
Oh? I can't make it.
Carl, we're talking about your 20th reunion. All the Darnells are going to be there. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, if you like that sort of thing.
I'm with Dad. Once you're out of high school, why would you want to go back?
You know, I don't get to say this much, but Eddie's right.
I don't get this. We're talking about the Darnells. They were your best friends.
I know, Harriet, but reunions are overrated.
I went to my 50th reunion and spent the whole night dancing with Walter Simons.
Sounds like you two hit it off.
We had to. We were the only ones there.
Carl, don't you want to see the Darnells? You were so close.
Harriet, things change. People change.
Well, that's part of the fun, to see how they've changed.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means people change.
Well, why don't you just come right out and say it, Harriet?
Say what?
That I'm fat. Okay, I said it. And I'm too fat to go to my reunion.
Oh, so that's it. You don't want to go because you've put on a few pounds.
But Harriet, the Darnells were track stars. They could eat anything they want and not gain an ounce. We're talking metabolism here, Harriet. They have it, I don't.
Carl, if you're that concerned about your weight, why don't you go on a diet? You have enough.
Harriet, I have tried every diet under the sun, and I've never lost any weight. I fasted for a week and went up a size.
Hi.
Hi.
What a workout tonight. I feel great.
If you want something to eat, there's some leftovers in the fridge.
Oh, no thanks. I'm too pumped to eat. I'll just have a glass of water with a twist of lemon. On second thought, forget the lemon. I'm watching my weight.
What?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Not if you think about getting Rachel involved in this.
But Carl, she can help you.
Harriet, it is just too embarrassing. I don't want anyone to know why I'm not going to my reunion. Especially not Miss Too Pumped to Eat.
So, what did you guys do tonight?
We talked about how fat Carl is.
Thank you, Harriet.
Carl, I wish you'd stop acting like a baby, lose some weight, and go to your class reunion.
Oh, I get it. You put on a few pounds and now you're embarrassed.
Who, me? Embarrassed? I am not embarrassed. I'm just not going.
Let me ask you something, Carl. If you could lose a few pounds, would you go to your reunion?
Maybe.
Then it's no problem. I'll put you on my special program of diet and exercise. I guarantee you'll lose weight.
Really?
Yes, as long as you're committed to it. What do you say?
Come on, Carl. Do it.
Oh, all right. I'll go on a diet.
Here you go.
Here's the butter. Give me the cheese.
Harriet, this diet is torture. I'm dizzy, my vision is blurred, and I'm short of breath.
Carl, grow up. It's only been 12 hours.
Could you pass the lasagna?
Do you think you could sneak this past the jaws of life?
Dad!
Let me just breathe in the tomato sauce. I'm getting a little whipped. Okay.
Carl, yours is almost ready.
So, Eddie, how'd you do in the big vegetable interview?
You know, produce is a lot harder than people think.
Flunked, huh?
I didn't flunk. I aced the written test. But when I was spraying the lettuce, the hose kind of got away from me.
And after all that time, you practiced with the garden hose.
Yeah, I soaked 2 customers and knocked down Mr. Fukumoto. Well, I still got a chance. It's between me and 2 other guys. They're better with the hose, but I'm the smartest.
And they find their way to work every morning.
All right, Carl, here's your dinner. Now, you thought that lasagna looked good, but feast your eyes on this.
That's it? 3 stalks of asparagus and some steamed broccoli? Rachel, I've had more food than this stuck between my teeth. This is unbelievable. My own family doesn't trust me. Dear Carl, have a glass of water and go to bed. Get out of here. My candy stash. Dear Carl, nice try, now go to bed. Food. I need food. salt, pepper, toothpicks, baby food, cooking oil, cornstarch, baby food. Strange spaghetti and meatball.
Is that you? Carl, baby food. That's pathetic.
Hand it over.
This week only, 2 pizzas for the price of 1. Your choice, any of our
You're talking huge smorgasbord. All you can eat roast beef.
And now stay tuned for our feature presentation, My Dinner with Andre.
You want the rest of my cupcake? No, 3 is my limit. Looking good.
Thanks.
Gosh, Dad, I didn't mean to leave these here.
Leave what?
I'm proud of you, Dad.
Okay, 15 minutes. You're finished.
Hallelujah!
Oh, Carl, I am so proud of you. I mean, you've stuck to the Rachel method for a whole week. And now it's time to kick it into high gear.
Drop and give me 50.
Hi.
So, Eddie, what's the verdict? Did you skyrocket produce?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
So, how are your tomatoes?
I don't know. Why do you ask? Hey, Dad. I got the job.
Oh, I can see. Congratulations, son. So how are your tomatoes?
Why does everybody keep asking me that?
We'll explain it to you after your father's weigh-in.
Come on, Carl. Let's see how much weight you've lost.
Are you sure that thing works right?
I can check it for you. I know exactly how much I weigh. They weighed me at my last physical.
When was that?
1947. Yep, right on the button. Your turn.
Oh, this is dumb. I haven't lost any weight. I just know it.
Oh, come on, Carl. How's this? We'll all turn our heads. Nobody will look. This will be your own private moment.
Oh, that sounds okay. It worked! I lost 11 pounds!
Way to go, son.
Now, Carl, does this mean we can go to the reunion?
You bet.
Good. I'll call Darnell and tell him you're going to be singing with him.
Singing? What are you talking about?
Darnell called this morning, and all of you are going to be singing at the reunion.
On stage? In front of everybody?
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, it was one thing when I was just gonna mingle, but now I'm gonna be in the spotlight. Forget that. I'm not going to the reunions.
You eat that and you can kiss your diet goodbye.
Goodbye. Harry, would you hand me the hot fudge on the stove over there, please? You know, honey, there is just too much emphasis in our culture these days on being thin. I mean, everywhere you look, in TVs, movies, magazines, All these 90-pound people walking around smiling and dancing. Where do they get the strength?
Beats me.
I mean, I've never been what you could call thin. I mean, as a baby, I was chubby. As a kid, I was husky. And now as an adult, I'm big-boned. But for as long as I can remember, I've always been happy.
Carl, if you're happy, then why are you worried about what the people at the reunion are going to think?
Well, it's not everybody that I'm worried about. It's just the Darnells.
Carl, the Darnells are your friends. All they're going to care about is who you are and how you're doing. Not if you've picked up a few extra pounds.
You really think so?
If they're your friends, I know so.
Okay. I'll pass on the Sunday. Besides, I want to be sure I can fit into my suit for the reunion.
Good for you, Carl.
And anyway, you're the only sugar I need.
Ew!
Hi.
Wait a minute. You're Winslow.
Miss Gilbert.
You know, you never handed in that book report on Silas Marner.
Oh, my dog ate it.
The same old Winslow.
Thank you. I've only been here 5 minutes and already I've got homework.
Carl Winslow, right?
Right. And you're...
Russell. Russell Wilcox.
You sat behind me in homeroom.
Right.
Why, yeah.
Good.
This is my wife, Harriet.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, and this is my little woman. Remember?
Don't little woman me, Russell.
Oh, quit blowing one note, Irene. You're just like your mother.
Oh, yeah? Well, how's this? I want a divorce. I'll be in the car.
Good. I'll be at the bar. Nice seeing you again, Carol. Nice meeting you, Harriet.
Who is that fun couple?
Russell and Irene. They were voted the class Romeo and Juliet.
Oh! I don't believe it. Oh, God, it's good to see you. Oh, and you must be Harriet. You are gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Now, Carl, what has it been? 20 years? Oh, at least.
Who are you?
Who am I? Wah.
Darnell! Harriet, it's Darnell!
Oh, man, look at you! Oh, Carl, you look great.
So do you.
Oh, well, thank you, but I have put on a few pounds. Mostly in the arms and shoulders. Let me introduce you to my wife, Janet. Janet, I'd like you to meet Harriet and Carl Winslow.
Oh, Carl, I have heard so much about
Nice to meet you.
And I've heard so much about Darnell. It's so nice to finally meet both of you.
You know, when Darnell heard about the reunion, he didn't want to come. He was embarrassed about his weight.
Janet put me on a diet. I have lost 3 whole pounds.
Doesn't he look great?
Yeah. I didn't even recognize him.
Carl! Ooh, it's Darnell and Darnell. Go easy on them. They've kind of let themselves go.
Oh, Darnell! Darnell!
Darnell!
Darnell! Darnell! Darnell! Hey, man, look at you!
Darnell!
Yeah. Hey, you must be Harry.
Well, if it's easier for you, you can call me Darnell.
Man, look at this guy. He's practically invisible. Oh, hey, he's so skinny he could be an X-ray. Hey, brother, how you weigh yourself? On a postage scale?
Did I tell you these guys were fun guys? Listen, guys, you think we could find an empty classroom and rehearse our song?
Yeah, but listen, can we get something to eat first?
Hey, you read my mind.
I'll catch up with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Harriet, thank you. I love you.
I love you too, skinny.
Darnell, look! of you have asked me what to get my brother Daryl for his 40th birthday. I've known Daryl my whole life. He's my big brother. And I'm here to tell you, from the bottom of my heart, I never liked him.
I thought you liked Daryl.
Well, I do, Mama. These are just jokes.
Oh, jokes.
Remember the roast for my birthday? Daryl did the same thing to me.
Yes, but when he did it, it was funny.
Harriet, you think my jokes are funny, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you like that one, you're gonna love this one.
Carl, before I split a gut, let's go and say goodbye to the kids.
Oh, wait a minute, Harriet, wait a minute. Now, I'm not too sure about this. It's a big step leaving the kids alone, especially with Eddie in charge.
Oh, honey, they'll be fine. Come on.
Well, what do we have here?
Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and string beans.
Edward is cooking dinner? Maybe I should call 911 now and make a reservation.
Dad, I've got everything under control. You know, being a parent is easy.
And all these years we've been making it tough.
Now, Judy, Laura, while we're gone, Edward is in charge.
You putting Eddie in charge? Do you want a moment to reflect on this?
And while we're gone, there ought to be no friends in the house.
Don't worry, Dad. The only person who might come over is Rodney. And I know you don't mean Rodney.
Especially Rodney. Now, son, I want you to promise me. No friends.
All right. I promise. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to check on my Béarnaise sauce.
Well, does somebody want to help me?
Rachel, what do you have in here?
Those are little Richie's things. You know, the stuff I have to take to the babysitter. His teddy bear and his little blanket and his rubber ducky and his little gems.
Rachel, we're only going for one night.
Oh, Harriet, I know, but we've never been apart. I mean, what if Richie wakes up in a strange bed in a strange room and sees a stranger? What if he forgets what I look like? Go ahead without me. I can't do it.
Rachel, I know it's hard leaving your baby for the first time, but after that, it gets a lot easier.
Can you wait? No, I want to.
Believe me.
All right, but we're going to stop every 15 minutes so I can call the sitter and check on little Richie. Now, come on, let's hurry up and go so I can hurry up and stop. Come on.
This is gonna be a swell trip.
Ta-da! Oh, I guess I overcooked it a little.
Maybe it'll taste better with the Béarnaise sauce.
It's already on there. Hand me that steak knife.
Pizza man.
It's Rodney. We're saved.
Hold it. You heard what Dad said. We can't let anybody in. You promised.
What would you rather eat, pizza or a charcoal loaf?
Let the man in.
Hi, everyone. I heard Eddie was cooking, so I figured you might need some first aid.
Look, Rodney, after we I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I promised my dad I wouldn't have anyone over tonight.
Even me?
Especially you.
Oh. I see you got my mother's recipe for meatloaf.
Carl, I really wish we hadn't gotten off the main highway.
Trust me, Harriet. This is my special shortcut.
What kind of shortcut is this? This is a dirt road.
This is not a dirt road. It's got some gravel and some grass. Besides, it's the fastest, most direct route to Sheboygan.
You're lost, aren't you, Carl?
I am not lost, Mama. I'm just not sure where I am. There is a difference. Rachel, hit that light for me, please, while I check my map.
Carl, that's not a map. That's a napkin.
I know it's a napkin. Howard Simpson drew it for me at the taco stand.
Is that Sheboygan?
No, that's hot sauce.
Carl, where are we?
Harriet, I'm finding it. I am finding it.
Carl, how many times have I told you there are no shortcuts in life?
About 1 billion times, Mama. Here we are. We'll be in Sheboygan in a half an hour.
Oh,
The car won't start.
Very funny, Carl. Now start it up and get us out of here.
I'm serious. The car won't start.
5 sons, and I've never missed a birthday until tonight.
You know, I knew I never should have left little Richie at that Sitter's. When I was leaving, I swear he said, Mama, don't go to Sheboygan.
He said Sheboygan?
Look, everything will be just fine. Now, I saw a gas station a couple of miles back. I'll just walk there, have them bring me back in their tow truck, and we'll get the car started and we'll go to the party.
Carl, you can't walk all the way back there. It's dark and it's freezing outside.
You want to go?
Here's a flashlight.
It's them.
Who?
Well, when I was at the pizzeria, I mentioned to a few people that this is where I'd be.
Yeah? But they're not coming in and you're going out.
Hey, it's your house.
I can imagine the kind of people you met at the pizzeria.
Hi.
Hello.
You must be Eddie. You're even cuter than Rodney said.
Come in, girls. Come on in.
Eddie, what are you doing? So, you guys want to watch the new Janet Jackson video?
Sure. I'll be right there. You guys go ahead. Yes! Thank you! Thank you! Well, you seem very nice.
If you're having friends over, I'm having friends over.
You're not gonna tell Mom and Dad about this, are you?
Not if the price is right.
Hey, Lamar, come on in.
Hey, Rodney. I hope you don't mind. I brought a few friends.
Hey, mi casa, su casa, dude.
Hey, the party's in here!
Hey, all right.
Wait a minute. There's no party here.
Hey, Nora, Eddie, thanks a lot. It's all of a time that you're having this party, and you don't even invite your best friend? No, wait, this is not a party.
Yeah, this is not a party.
Will you get into it?
But this is not a party. This is not a party.
Sure, it's taken Carl a long time to walk 2 miles. He probably took a shortcut. I'm sure he's fine.
Oh, Harriet, I'm worried. I mean, what if he runs into a bear or a mountain lion? Or worse. You know, I once read a story about people who live in the woods. Big, hairy, ugly people. Who prey on innocent tourists when their cars break down. When the police found the victims, there was nothing left of them but their shoes. It's the ugly people!
Open the door!
Oh, it's Carl. Sorry. You okay, baby? Where's the tow truck?
There is no tow truck. The gas station was closed.
So, this is where I'm going to die. I wanted to live to see Daryl turn 40. Is that too much to ask for, Carl?
I wanted to live to see little Richie turn 1.
Look, there was a phone booth. I called the emergency road service. I told them our car broke down on Highway 180. I said we're easy to spot because we're a couple of miles from the gas station right underneath the Highway 180 sign.
Brilliant, Carl.
That Highway 180 sign is what saved us. understand this. Where is that tow truck? It's been 2 hours.
Well, I can't sit here any longer. I'm going for help.
Well, wait a minute, honey. I can't let you go by yourself.
Don't go, Carl. We need your body heat.
Oh, Mama. I don't get this. I gave our exact locations. I said we are on the side of the road, right underneath the Highway 180 sign.
Carl!
What?
The sign says 130.
Didn't I say 130?
No, you said 180, Carl.
Well, I guess that explains the delay. Look, honey, just don't tell the rest of them, please. You know how I hate looking like a fool in front of my mother.
Fine, let's just get in the car and figure out what to do next.
Well, what are you two doing out there?
Carl gave the wrong highway number. We're back to square one.
Boy, Harriet, they really had to beat that out of you, didn't they?
Well, we are in trouble now.
We are in more trouble than you know. Just before we left, I drank a quart of prune juice.
What's that light?
It's a UFO!
Oh, it's not a UFO. It's the Highway Patrol.
What's the problem, folks?
Good evening, officer. We, seem to be having a little car trouble.
Where are you folks headed?
Oh, we're on our way to Sheboygan.
On this road? Nobody takes this road to Sheboygan.
See, Harriet? I'm the only one who knows this shortcut.
Watch it!
Who are you?
I'm Steve. I live next door.
Well, do you have any girls with you?
Yeah, in my back pocket.
Get out of my face.
Hi, Eddie. Having a party?
What tipped you off, Bertha? Was it the 3 million kids dancing in my living room?
Good one, Eddie. Laura, my princess. Hi, Laura.
I'm going to leave. I don't want to talk to you.
Fine, then let's dance. Hello.
Hey, you! Get off that piano bench. What's your problem? Yo, hey, you ready? Yeah, why? Something wrong with your water pressure.
Woo, Eddie, great party. Smile.
What are you doing?
It's called blackmail.
How did this ever happen?
Stay cool. As long as the fight doesn't break out, we're okay.
Fight! Fight the kitchen! Fight the kitchen!
You were never an insult. You were out of bounds.
I was not! It was a touchdown! All right.
Excuse me, fellas. Excuse me. Thank you. It wasn't that play that cost you the championship. It was your free safety. I mean, the guy's a thief. His man was open all day. He couldn't cover his head with his hat.
That thief you talking about was me.
Actually, it was my dad who said that. He's a very large man who should be here any minute now.
You make me want to puke. You know that?
By any chance is that something you enjoy?
Stop him somewhere.
Hey, come on, guys. No, come on. No, glasses. Glasses. Please, guys. I'll call you, okay, Laura?
Let's play that down over again, Hall.
Anytime.
Let's go.
Yeah! Hey! This is my house, and I will not allow football in my kitchen.
Shut up.
Here's the ball. Hey! That's my mother's gravy boat. Cut one, cut two, cut, hey!
gonna do?
Hey, it wasn't as much my fault as it was yours.
You really mean that?
Yeah, don't worry. No matter what happens, we're in this together. It was all his fault.
Look, Dad, I know what you're thinking, but it's not as bad as it looks.
That's it. I'm open.
My kitchen! Move!
All right, this party is over. Everybody out. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. You stay.
Harriet, the bathtub is full of green jello. What in the world went on here?
You'll see. I've got pictures of everything.
I can't believe you did this, Edward. I backed you up. I trusted you. And then you go and have a party.
They threw a gravy boat through the window. Why would they do that?
They were playing football, Dad.
Let's kill him, Carl. We're still young. We can have more children.
Harry, it's okay. Harry, it's okay, Harry. It's all right.
Come on, Judy. I don't think you need to be around to hear this.
I didn't mean to have a party. I just let Rodney in with some pizzas.
Son, I told you not to have anyone over while we were gone. You promised me that you wouldn't. And you broke your promise.
Along with everything else in the house.
Son, we don't make these rules up for our health. I mean, there was a reason why we didn't want you to have anybody over while we were gone. Now you found out the hard way.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
I guess this means you're gonna ground us, huh?
Into dust.
Well, look, I think that we're a little too upset to deal with this tonight. So we'll talk about it in the morning. Now, you two upstairs to bed.
I'm gonna go and see if I can find the other half of my gravy boat.
Boy, what a night.
Oh.
Party of the year, Carl. Party of the year. People.
Come on, hi, Rachel.
We have a surprise for you. You are gonna love it.
Yeah, it's something you can't live without.
I hope it's a maid.
I hope it's a man.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay, open.
It's a dog.
Good, Harriet. You got that right on the first try.
Isn't it cute, Mom?
He's adorable. What a sweet little dog. Now get him out of here.
He's got nowhere to go. He's been hanging around school for almost a week. No tag, no license.
Yeah, we tried to find his owner. We called pet finders, put up flyers, but nobody claimed him.
Can we keep him? Please?
Judy, quit whining. You know your father's rule. No animals in the house unless they're in a bowl, a cage, or a roasting pan.
Can't this be a special case?
Yeah, Harriet, come on.
Rachel, you're not helping.
Oh, think of the fun little Richie could have with that cute little puppy.
See the doggy? Nice doggy.
I'm sorry, but Carl won't allow a dog in the house. We'll just have to take him to an animal shelter. Rachel, take him to an animal shelter.
Why do I get all the fun jobs? Come on, boy. Oh,
Oh, Harriet, I can't take him to the pound. Look at his little face.
Yes, you are cute.
Harriet, can't we keep him?
Please!
All right, I'll talk to your father when he gets home. Wait, but it won't be easy. You know, Carl has a thing about pets.
Harriet, I'm home.
Ooh, wait, get him out there. Hide him in my room. Hey, wait a minute. Rachel, where are you going? Stay! Sit! I'm not breaking this to Carl alone.
I just had the worst day of my entire life. I was in a high-speed car chase and ran out of gas. Do you know how embarrassing that is? And to top it off, I come home and almost hit Edward's bicycle. He left it in the driveway again.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
I'm gonna have a talk with that boy. Is he home? Where is he? In his room?
No. I mean, yes, but you're too tired. I'll get him for you. Edward, come down here now.
I'll be right there. No, don't drink out of the toilet.
What is going on up there?
It's Judy. You know, she hasn't been herself lately. I think I braided her hair too tight.
Well, I'm gonna go watch. Well, I'm gonna go watch the news and see if anybody had a worse day than I did. I'll talk with Edward later.
When are you gonna tell him about the dog?
Gotta wait until he's in a good mood.
When is that gonna be?
Well, let's see, he has 8 years to retirement. I'll tell him at the party.
Who is it?
Rachel! Wait till you see what I bought Mickey. Got him a leash, food dish, water bowl, and doggy delights. He's gonna love these. Well, that's strange. Says dogs eat them like candy.
Who is it?
Dad!
Dad who?
Edward, let me in.
Just a second, Dad. I'll be right with you.
Son, what are you doing in here?
Just hanging out, you know, listening to music.
I don't hear any music.
We make our own. It's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. I can live my life. It's my prerogative.
Do you all do this a lot?
Yeah. We're thinking of going on Star Search.
Son, I just wanted to say I'm sorry that I blew up at dinner about the bike. I had a real bad day.
It's okay, Dad.
Well, I guess I'll turn in early.
Okay. Well, good night. See you later. Sleep well. Good night.
Hey, what are these? Hey, these are good. What are they?
It's just a little snack I picked up at the health food store.
Well, try them. They're delicious. Come on. Something wrong?
Oh, no. Nothing's wrong. See?
Aren't they great? Well, good night. Edward, clean up this room. It smells like an animal lives in here.
You know, Dad was right. These are good.
So, did you tell Dad about Mickey?
I told him 100 times.
What did he say?
Nothing. He was asleep.
Harriet!
He's awake. Quick, hide the dog. Hide the dog.
What happened to my favorite slipper?
it just wore out.
Wore out? This looks like a wild animal got a hold of it.
I bet it was Little Richie. You know how he likes to chew on things.
This was not done by somebody with one tooth. What was that?
What was what?
That noise. Sounded like it came from the laundry room.
I didn't hear anything. You kids hear anything?
Not me. I didn't hear that either.
No, don't open this door.
And why not?
No special reason. Just a whim.
Harriet, step aside.
Oh, look, a dog.
Harriet, what is a dog doing in the laundry room?
His laundry?
Harriet.
Carl, he followed the kids home from school.
Harriet, now you know my rule about pets.
I know, honey, but we were thinking that maybe you'd make an exception this time.
Honey, a rule is a rule.
Carl, the poor dog needs a home.
Have a heart. Dad, he's a really nice dog.
Yeah, he's got your eyes.
Case closed.
Oh, Carl, you brought home a dog. How wonderful.
Rachel, he knows and he doesn't want to keep him.
Oh. Don't you like dogs, Carl?
Well, I love dogs.
Then why don't you want to keep him?
Oh, look. When I was 6, my father brought home this cute little Cocker Spaniel puppy. We went everywhere together. He'd follow me to school every day and wait for me outside.
I have a question.
What?
Why would your father follow you to school every day?
The dog followed me, Edward. The dog.
Okay. Got it.
For 10 years, that little rascal and I were inseparable. I loved that dog more than anything. Then one day he got sick and died. I was crushed. For weeks, I'd walk to school looking behind me thinking he'd be there. Of course, he wasn't.
That's the saddest story I ever heard.
Well, after that, I swore I'd never get close to another pet again.
Sorry.
Carl, that was 20 years ago. Get some therapy.
Harriet, I'm just trying to spare the kids the same pain that I went through.
Oh, come on, Carl. You had 10 wonderful years with that dog.
Well, yeah, but
And think about all the good it did for you. I mean, it taught you about responsibility and how to love.
Yeah, Dad. What do you say? Please.
Oh, all right. Yes, Dad! You can keep him. But this dog is your responsibility. The 3 of you have got to walk him, brush him, feed him, and most important of all, keep him away from me.
Don't worry, Dad. He does whatever we say. Sit, Mickey. Sit, Mickey.
Bye, Dad. We're going to the mall.
Wait a minute. Did you take care of the dog?
I fed him, Eddie brushed him, and he dragged Judy around the block 3 times.
Well, good. Just put him in the kitchen out of my way.
Hi, Carl.
Don't you think you ought to start calling me Mr. Winslow?
Yeah, that's what my parents Herb and Diane tell me. Where's Laura?
She's gone for the day.
Oh, I'll wait. Want anything from the fridge?
Don't Herb and Diane ever feed you?
They usually send me out. So, you got a dog. me.
Good dog.
Sid, had it with that dog.
What happened?
Look what he did to my algebra homework.
Tell your teacher your dog ate it.
I can't. I used that excuse before we got the dog.
Well, listen. You all come on and sit down and eat your breakfast. And Eddie, don't forget to feed Mickey before you go to school.
Mom, all that dog does is eat.
I don't believe it. My science project is ruined.
What happened?
I spent 2 weeks making a paper mache model of our solar system, and last night, Mickey took a bite out of Pluto. I don't believe it. Take the dog out the street, give him a home, and this is the things I get.
Hey, everybody, you gotta see this. This dog is a genius. Come here, Mickey. Sit, Mickey. Sit. Sit, Mickey. Speak. 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 Harriet, I sure wish our kids were this well behaved. Well, I think I'll go to work now. See you later.
All right, sweetie. Have a nice day.
Okay. Bye, Mick.
Hey, you took our bacon.
Mickey!
Harriet! Harriet! What? Have you seen my workout suit?
It's in the laundry room.
Oh, thanks.
Looks like Mickey struck again.
Well, he's a dog. What do you expect?
Mom, isn't that your new silk blouse?
That's it. That dog is out of here.
Hi, everybody. Where's Mickey? Here, boy. Here, Mickey. Look what I got him. A Frisbee. Help him develop great eye-snout coordination.
Carl. Sit down. We need to talk.
Why? What's wrong?
I have something to tell you about Mickey.
Oh, no. Is he sick? Is he lost?
Carl, he's fine. He's in the garage.
Well, in the garage, why?
Carl, he's destructive. He's eating clothes and furniture and sporting equipment, and I don't like the way he looks at little Richie.
Well, that doesn't sound like my dog. My dog is a sweet, gentle, playful little puppy.
Carl, around you, he's Benji. Around us, he's Cujo.
Well, he'll grow out of it. He's still adjusting to his new surroundings.
Carl, he's a big dog. Too big to be pent up in the house all day. He needs room to run and play.
Well, I take him to the park.
Carl, he's an active outdoor dog. He needs to live in the country, not in the city.
Well, we'll sell the house and buy a farm.
Carl, come on.
Well, does everybody feel this way?
Yes.
Yep.
Definitely.
Well, all right. I'll find him a nice home. But please, let me be the one to break it to him. I didn't want to mention this, but he's not too crazy about the rest of you. Well, big guy, guess you and I gotta say goodbye. Oh, I know. Hey, but this is hard for me, too. But I made a few phone calls and I found you a real nice home. It's in the country. Have somebody to take you hunting, fishing. A lot of space for you to dig holes and chase rabbits. A whole forest for you to chew on. That sounds okay, right? I'm really gonna miss you too, pal. It's been nice knowing you. Well, I just dropped Mickey off at his new home.
How did it go?
Well, there was a lot of whimpering, a lot of sniffling.
Yeah, but how did Mickey take it?
Okay, I guess. But he's sure gonna miss me. I'm sure gonna miss him.
Dad, you were right. Having a pet is a big responsibility.
Yeah. Well, at least you found Mickey a good home.
And you still have us.
Hi, everybody.
I could have sworn I locked that door.
You did. I took the liberty of making my own key.
What do you want, Steve?
You mean besides Laura? I noticed from my window that you got rid of your dog. Wise choice. But knowing how important it is for every man to have a pet, I brought you this.
Oh, an ant farm. I don't see any ants.
Oh, you have to send off for them. But don't worry, I knew this was an emergency, so I brought you some from my own personal supply. There are 5,000 in there, including a pregnant queen. See, there she is. Oh, no!
DJ Onamos.
Cuando Ana